These are 7 SEO mistakes that I'm consistently seeing business owners or managers make on a consistent basis. Now, I've been doing SEO for over 8 years now, work with small businesses, large businesses, and these mistakes are common amongst all of them, and I'll be going over them. So, first of all, why should you listen to me? Well, I've managed the SEO for multiple award winning UK marketing agencies, and as I've mentioned, I've already been doing this for 8 years, so I'm very well experienced. And if you want great SEO advice, I'd highly recommend you subscribe to this channel. So let's get straight into this. First of all, one of the biggest mistakes is I see the business owner or the manager, they're trying to 100% the technical SEO. That's not going to happen. So they're constantly sending me their Google Search Console email. So you'll sometimes get emails from Google Search Console if they see a problem with your website. So for example, there's a review schema error, but that doesn't really matter that much. That's not going to have a massive impact on your site. And yes, the SEO probably already sees it. They'll likely get that email as well. However, they may be busy doing other things, prioritizing other bigger things to go after in order to improve your traffic and overall your bottom line. So chances are they do see it, but it's not really a priority right now. So just keep in mind, you're never going to 100% your technical SEO. Some things just don't matter that much. You want to get your technical SEO to a certain extent, and then you don't need to focus on it that much. So the second mistake is the page speed, right? The core web vitals, these 3 dots, or these 4 dots or whatever, 6 dots. Now, I used to be heavily into this, but getting these green for lots of different websites, it just didn't make a difference at all, especially when you consider the amount of effort that was put into it. And I've spoke to other SEOs about this, and I've found no exception. They always say, yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. When it comes to page speed, you want to test the real time. Is it actually loading inside of 3 seconds? I wouldn't pay too much attention to these dots. So, green core web vital scores mean nothing. It's about the page speed, load time in real time, inside 3 seconds at least. So next up, skipping topical authority, i.e. neglecting the blog. Now, topical authority doesn't always have to come via the blog. You can get topical authority through the amount of sheer products you have. But if you don't have a ton of products, then the blog's going to help you build that topical authority. Essentially, if you're selling black helmets or helmets in general, and you've got like 20 variations versus your competitors, they have so many more variations and so many more pages. Well, guess what? Chances are Google's going to consider them more relevant for that search query and for that topic in general. And a blog can help you create that topical authority that you need to say to Google, hey, I'm more relevant than these guys for this particular topic. And it's one of the ways you're going to stand out from Amazon on eBay, because they've got a lot of products, but guess what? They don't really blog about a particular type of product to increase their domain, or sorry, their topical authority. Next up, and we're whizzing straight through these. Next up is not understanding the buyer journey. You need to understand the intent behind the keyword you target. So there are different stages in the buyer journey. If we go with this one, the 3 main stages, HubSpot does a really good job at this. So the awareness stage, the consideration stage, the decision stage. So they need to become aware of the problem. So for example, I don't know, some guy's trying to get a date with a girl, but he's doing really bad. And then he looks up in Google, why can't I get a date with a girl? And he finds out that one of the problems is he's too short, right? Let's say, I don't know, 5'5". No offense to the 5'5" guys out there. And guess what? He finds that in the blog post, a solution is wear heeled shoes. And now he's looking up heeled shoes reviews, best heeled shoes for men. And he sees a bunch of different products that are being sold. And then he sold on one, and he's looking for a provider now, and he's like, buy Tom Baker heeled shoes. So that's just a very basic example, but you need to understand the buyer journey so you know the type of keyword you're going after and the intent behind it. Is it the right keyword for that particular page? Blitzing straight through this. Number 5 is not assigning a keyword to every product and category page. Without keyword research, you're shooting in the dark. It's not that difficult. I've got a video on how to do keyword research for your e-commerce site. I'll leave in the link in the description below. It's not that difficult if you're not consciously assigning a keyword to your pages. Chances are you're just relying on luck when it comes to SEO, and this is something I consistently see throughout different e-commerce stores. And on top of that, some of these stores will get a lot of traffic just because of their brand name. They just get it from that. But if they just optimize for keywords, not even putting in a lot of effort, just a few hours, they'll increase their traffic by at least 25%, 30% that I found in my experience. So just make sure you're doing that keyword research. Next up is skimping on the SEO budget. There's no point in you starting your SEO campaign and not following through, because you've got to remember, in order to see the initial results, typically it's 3 to 6 months. So you should have an actual budget agreed upon in order to do the entire SEO campaign and go from there. So instead of saying to the person or agency who may be doing the SEO, how much is it going to cost a month? Instead, how much is it going to cost overall to put these particular things into action, whether that's fixing the technical SEO stuff and the on-page SEO stuff. How long is that going to take? So get a quote on that, and then you can split it up into months. So there's no point in you starting with a month or two and then just be like, all right, I don't want to do this, unless they're really bad at what they're doing and you have an understanding of SEO and you're deciding, no, they're doing a crap job. So next up is thinking you can get backlinks for free. And I'm not going to mention names, but a lot of people think you can get backlinks for free, and yes, you can. I've done it multiple times. Some really high quality backlinks, but they're not it's not consistent. You can't consistently get quality backlinks for free. It doesn't work like that. I'm talking about genuine quality guest posts for free. Backlinking is a pay to win game. I'm going to say that again. Backlinking is a pay to win game. I hope I can get this through your head. Yes, there are free methods, very time consuming. On top of that, you may be paying for it if you're paying for tools, right? So you're basically paying for backlinks. So if you're hiring someone, you're basically paying for backlinks. Keep that in mind. You're either paying with your money or with your time. Very, very simple, very straightforward. Some SEOs don't like it when I say this. Well, it's the truth. And that's the 7 mistakes that I see e-commerce businesses making. Now, if you're looking to take your SEO to the next level and you don't want to hire someone, or maybe you've already got an intern or something, I'd highly recommend going to my playlist. And there's a playlist that's just under an hour long, and it teaches you about how to become highly competent in e-commerce SEO, how to actually drive traffic and increase your bottom line, and you can complete that within just an hour. That's it. And also, if you're looking to speak with me, an actual specialist, I'll leave a link in the comments below. And I'm doing this challenge where for 30 days I'll be uploading one video, because I haven't posted in quite a while. So I'll see you in tomorrow's video.